kramas involved in that line. Each round, one additional krama is taken and its reverse is chanted. So, in this example of ABCD, the first round is ABBA. That is, AB is in the forward, BA is the reverse. In the second round, up to ABC is taken. So, in the forward, ABBC, reverse CBA, and the third round, the forward movement is ABBCCD. The reverse or backward movement is DCBA. So, these three rounds are over, and when all the rounds are over and one final round is there, that is AB, BC, CD, then in order to show that the line is over, that iti karanam, D, iti, D is also chanted. So, this each bit is done alternatively by two scholars. So, one line is taken at a time. So, the number of lines in a particular Ratha chanting is to complete that particular varga in which the chanting is started. All these various types of Prakriti Pathas and Vikriti Pathas will be demonstrated in this documentation. This documentation has been done in Tirunavaya pAThashAla, a school of Rigveda. Adhyayana Adhyapana. It has a tradition of teaching Rigveda for over 500 years. This institution has been situated in picturesque surroundings on the southern bank of the Nila river, otherwise known as Bharatapura. It is blessed by the trinity of Brahma, Vishnu and Shiva, whose temple are situated nearby. It is situated in an ideal location for pursuit of scholarly activities. During its existence, this institution has been instrumental in producing illustrious Vedic scholars who had marked their scholarships in other fields also. The famous poet and grammarian Melpattur Narayana Bhattadiripad, whose works include Narayaniyam, Prakriya Bhashyam, etc., belonged to this school. Chenas Narayanan Namboodiripad, the author of Tantra Samuchayam, a compendium of tantric rituals and practices, also belonged to this Veda pAThashAla. Erkara Raman Nambudiri, the well-known Shrauta expert, was such a scholar of recent times. The list of such scholars is a long one. Varam is a devotional chanting. It is done in the Kramapatha fashion. 10 riks are taken and its Kramapatha is chanted. The selection of the part for the chanting of Kramapatha is done with the help of 12 stones in a random fashion. It is believed that the divine will is invoked by the random selection of the part to be chanted for the Kramapatham. The method of selecting that part is as follows. 12 stones pieces are arranged in a particular fashion. In the outer circle, 8 stones are put. In the inner circle, 4 stones are arranged. One scholar touches one stone in the outer circle. Another scholar which has not seen this process is asked to touch another stone on the outer circle. So, without knowing the stone which has been touched by the first scholar, the second scholar touches another stone in the outer circle. So, counting from the first touched stone, the number is counted for the secondly touched stone. That number indicates the Ashtaka. Then the Adhyaya is to be decided. It is also done in the similar fashion by the touch of stones by the same 3 scholars consecutively in the same fashion as the Ashtaka is selected, the Adhyaya is also selected. So once the Adhyayas and the Ashtakas are selected, one stone from the inner circle is touched by the first scholar. Without seeing that process, the second scholar touches another stone in the inner circle. So it may be the first or second or third or fourth stone. It decides whether it is the first 10 or the second 10 or the third 10 or the fourth 10 of the Vargas contained in that Adhyaya. Once that 10 is decided, 2 stones from the inner circle is taken to the outer circle, so that becomes a 10 stone circle. Again, the first scholar touches one from that stones of 10 outer circle. Without seeing that, the second scholar touches another stone in that outer circle. Thus, he gets the number in the outer circle as 1, 2 or up to 9. Suppose it is 6. Suppose the firstly selected stone is the 7th, and the secondly selected stone is the 8th, and the thirdly selected stone is the 1st, and the lastly selected stone is the 2nd. It then becomes 7th Ashtaka 8th Adhyaya and second Varga. So in this way, the selection of the Varga is at random. It is believed that it comes according to the divine will. Then that portion is chanted by the scholar who is sitting for the Vara Patha chanting. During the chanting, no prompting is allowed. That means he should not verbally tell which part, how to chant and all these details. Only the hand signs are allowed to indicate the padapatham. The hand signs or hastamudras are devised to show the peculiarities of a pada. The specialities at the beginning, the specialities in the middle portion, or the specialities at the end of the pada. For example, there is a mantra, Ya Indraya Vacho Yuja. Ya Indraya. This portion, according to the Padasandhi, it can mean Ya or Ye. To show that it is Ye, this Ekara Mudra is shown. Another example is Vidharmana Yantraye. In this portion, Vidharmana, after this pada, the next pada can be Ayantraye or Ayantraye or simply Yantraye. If the pada were Ayantraye, so in order to show that there is a akara, this type of mudra is done. If it is Ayantraye, then in order to show that there is a akara, this is akara mudra, and if there is neither a nor a but simply yantraye, then this is aikara mudra, aikara visarga mudra is shown. So this is the example for mudras to indicate the beginning of the pada. Then there are mudras which show the specialities in the middle portion of the pada. One example is Sa Sahayo Yudha Nribhi. In the Samhita it is Sa Saha, but in the pada it is Sa Saha. That is the first Sa. It is with dirgha, but in the pada that dirgha is that is in the Samhita there is dirgha in the second Sa, Sa Saha, but in the Padapatha that dirgha becomes hrasva. So to show that dirgha has to be reduced into hrasva, this is the reduction mudra. It is done. So Sa Saha, this mantra portion becomes, with this mudra it becomes Sasaha. So this is another example for the showing of specialities in the middle of a pada. Then